hello
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
hello how are you today
I'm fine
you try hello come on let's see it hello
No problem
oh maybe tomorrow if you want Sifty to have more energy make sure to leave a comment well no in the kids on YouTube they're always saying leave me a comment please
Leave me a comment
please leave me a comment so I thought that was funny okay any questions
Public and common or common and simple
common and simple
Common the meaning same simple
and what was the other one
or public
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 I don't know any word public
Yes blick
I don't think public means there's people there I don't think it has anything to do with common or simple but common and simple are kind of similar your friends are gonna take a shower
Your
next
friend
door probably they come home at this time so this is a bad time
We should change
right if Sifty could come at a different time that would be good common means that everyone has it it's easy to find simple means that it's not complicated simple means the design or the way that it's built so if you say my shirt is simple that means it doesn't have any buttons it doesn't have any colors it's just plain just simple common means everyone has it so if I say hey Sifty what do you think of my amazing new phone you say it's not it's common that means everyone has one everyone has one it's not hard to get simple would mean that the design is simple it doesn't mean that everyone has one something could be simple and still rare the opposite of common is rare and the opposite of simple is complicated yeah okay good why don't you try you make a sentence with simple simple
Oh sorry I want to have life simple I want to have simple life
A
simple life
and what would that mean if someone said I want a simple life what would that life be like
easy everything normal
yes give us an example
small house simple car eat same other people
not quite a simple life means there's not a lot of details so you get up you have breakfast you go to work
everything same thing happens
no it's not that would mean the same you get up you have breakfast you just have rice and then you go to work just on the farm and then you eat rice for dinner and you go to bed that's a simple life a complicated life means every day something is different people meeting you different countries different problems every day that would be a complicated life a simple life means it's always the same yes but that's not the most important it's always the same and it's easy you don't have to think about it you wake up you eat and you go to bed that's a simple life if you said I want a common life that means the same as everyone else's life so usually people say that when something is wrong in their life if they have like a dad that hits them all the time and beats them and makes their life horrible, they would say, I want a common life. They don't want to be abused like they are. They don't want their life to be different than other people. Also, some people have problems in their life, like they have a disease that's very rare, or they have a problem that other people don't have, and they say, I want a common life. They want to be like everyone else. It's not the same as a simple life. A simple life is not related to other people. It's your opinion of your life being easy to do. Common life means the same as other people. People say they want a simple life when they have too much work to do, and people say they want a common life when they have a problem that other people don't have. Okay, you make a sentence with common.
Common. A common. I like to do common work.
Yeah, but what does that mean though?
Is I don't want to do hard work or different work. Work. That's not work.
Yeah, we'll have to wait until they decide to.
Tomorrow I should change time.
Yes, because I yelled at them and I said, okay, listen, you can't make noise at 4. And they said, okay, sorry. And then Sifty said, I'm not coming at 4.
Not the problem not from other people. From me.
Well, it doesn't matter because if Sifty knows she has to come at 4, she'll get a panic attack and she'll go to sleep. So these are just more problems added to our already problem show. Also, I have another problem because I uploaded videos to YouTube, and my internet connection is not very good, and the videos didn't work. So now I have to upload them again. It's so
What
bad.
video? Lesson?
No, you haven't gotten there yet. It's above 44, 144.
I saw you sent me 1551 or
150. No, it's above that. Yeah, I have to do those again. So more problems on the show. Yay.
every day.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Anyway, I want a common job. That's true, but what does it mean?
Means I don't want to do or get difficult work or do hard. It's hard to do.
No, that would be simple. I want a simple job. That means it's not complicated. It's easy for a dumb person to do. You just pick up the milk and you put it in the freezer. That's a simple job, not a common job.
Common. What common?
Right. That's what we're here for. That's what you're here for. Try again. What's a common job? I want a common job. So you go to your boss, right? And you say, I want a common job. He says, great, okay. What is a common job? What are you going to say?
I want a common job. Job same other people, but the job same other people หรือเปล่า
For example?
If you have common job, you won't grow up. You won't smart than before.
You won't smart them before? I don't know what that means.
Than other people.
You won't.
You won't. I mean, if you have work same common, you just. If you have common job. Common job.
Yeah.
You will be just just simple person. You can't be boss.
No, it doesn't sound right. If someone said they want a common job, that means it's a job that everyone understands and knows about. Because the opposite of common is rare. If you said, I want a rare job, that would be a job that very few people know about. Like maybe I collect butterflies in one place in the Amazon. Okay, that's a rare job. Nobody knows about that. A common job is a lawyer, a doctor, a mechanic. A common job would be a job that everyone knows about and is common. It's not rare. It's not hard to find. So that would be a common job. If someone said, I want a common job, it would be a job that
Normal.
everyone knows about.
Nurse, teacher.
Yes.
How about it?
That would be a common job. Yeah. Okay, good. The show's over. Thank you so much. No. Okay. Let's hear about Sifty's exciting day.
Oh.
Go ahead.
We will start in the morning.
Not at in the morning.
In the morning.
Yes.
Today I worked on painting my painting as I drank
Some wine.
what you recommend.
Yeah, I reckon. Okay.
I feel bored, a little bit bored.
I was
bored, but I don't want to. I didn't want
to be sober. No. So you poured yourself a glass of wine. You said, okay, I'm going to drink this one glass and I'm going to make a painting.
I think just.
And then after 3 bottles of tequila.
Wine gone, Sprite gone,
Okay.
and whiskey
Gone.
Yes.
So the plan was to have a glass of wine.
Two wine, yes.
The plan was to have a glass of wine and then paint a picture.
Yes.
But then you woke up.
After three wines.
3 glasses.
3 glasses wine.
Of
Of wine.
Why wine?
No,
Okay.
wine. I can't. I scared. I was scared.
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 Okay.
Of painting it. To
Okay.
keep painting it.
Okay.
Because I thought it will be broke up.
It will be broke? No.
No, it will.
No.
It not good.
No.
Not good idea to keep. It would be broke.
It would be
Not good.
bad.
It would be bad. And after that, I watched.
So you poured yourself a glass of wine, and you said, "Okay, I'm gonna have this, and I'm
Just
gonna have a great
enjoy.
picture." So then you sat down, you had your brush,
Yeah, at
you
first.
kept drinking,
In the beginning.
and then at the end of the night, you got no picture done, and all the bottle was gone.
First drink is good.
Okay.
I feel like more energy
Yes.
and pen.
Yes, because do you remember what I told you about the boat? The Chinese say what? The boat.
No boat.
No.
No water. The boat
Can
I don't know what.
float
Can float
in water,
but
it also
down
can sink,
can sink.
right? So if you put a boat on the ground, it can't go anywhere, it can't move. It doesn't have any of the benefits of water. But it also can't sink. You can't die. The Titanic can't go down, right? So the water gives you benefits, but it also brings danger, right? So the wine can bring some benefits, but it also you can sink in it as well.
And if I drink just wine,
Wow.
when I woke up, when I get up, I will feel better than now.
Then now bad?
Yes, because I drink many things. I drank. Drank.
Okay, so you
many
got to be like the monks, right? You just drink. You have to have just 3 glasses, 3 small glasses, and then stop. And that's the boat floating in the water, right?
Monk drink.
Yes,
can
in
drink.
China.
Really?
Yeah,
For
for drunken fighting.
or like you learn.
I never learned how to do that. You have to.
Like
You have to
learn
go to a
Kung Fu
special
ah?
place. Kind of, but
Kung Fu.
not very well. Anyway, if you learn from someone who knows how to do it, then they can teach you. Simply needs some drunken
But I like when
fighting.
when I was sober, I need more a little bit, but
Right, that's the skill. If you can just drink 3 little things of wine and then quit, that's when you have the most power. That's when you could finish your painting.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
Cindy can't do it.
I
Okay,
don't know.
after that.
Okay. And after that, I watch what should movie,
Okay.
a movie.
Vin Diesel.
No,
Vin Diesel and the cat.
No, Indonesia movie.
Indonesian movie. You're getting worse movies. You used to watch Korean movies. Now
Because-
it's what is this? It's
Because
horrible.
I like one guy. He looks same. He's strong like Japanom. You like Tom
Okay.
Yum Kung? You remember?
I don't like Tom Yum Goong. I like the first one. I like Ong Bak.
Oh yeah, yes.
And then I like also the third one, the Ong Bak 3, in old Thailand. Because I never thought about old Thailand before. I think that was great. Everyone has black teeth. You know,
yeah.
everyone's
One or
hair is a
200
little bit dirty.
years
Yeah, that's
ago.
cool. Yeah.
Because right now he very popular, but that movie I watch.
Which movie?
it.
The movie I watched.
He
Okay.
he
The
begin-
Indonesian movie?
Yes,
Okay.
he become
Who's he?
the popular guy.
Not popular.
Popular. Popular.
Okay, he's a movie star. And he fights?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'd like it also.
Very strong.
Okay. He's like a martial arts guy
Martial right?
from Indonesia? Okay.
He's strong. He looks same Japanese.
He looks like.
He looks like.
Okay.
That's why I want to know why he popular.
Why he is.
Why he is popular.
Okay. And what do you think?
About it, in story
In
the story movie
the story.
in the story just simple. Police try to catch criminal just that, but about fighting,
Not about.
but fighting when he fought,
When he fought.
it's funny.
It was good.
It was good.
So you're saying the movie was boring, but the fighting was good. Okay.
Yeah. And after that, I was sleepy.
I felt.
I felt sleepy because I drink a lot.
I
I drank a lot.
Drank
A
a lot.
lot.
What did you drink?
Wine.
Okay. Why?
Red.
Okay. How many glasses? How many bottles?
Half bottle.
Half bottle, okay.
And Sprite. 1 bottle.
Okay.
Big.
We need a tequila bottle for our show. but somewhere we gotta get a tequila bottle.
And until 9 or 8 or 9 a.m. I thought it's not enough. But everything gone. But I have whiskey.
I had.
Whiskey.
Red label?
I have red, but I don't like. I like another one.
Black.
No,
Green.
I like Sangsom.
Blue.
But
okay.
I have red label. Red label. And Sangsom. And Sangsom.
Okay.
I like Sangsom.
I like
Both.
Okay.
Mixed soda.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say mixed together.
No.
Oh, okay,
it's
fine.
not good.
Mixed with.
Mixed with.
Mixed with
Soda.
wine. Okay.
Soda and Schweppes.
No, it's called
Sparkling soda.
Schweppes, I think.
Schweppes.
I think it's called. Okay.
Until 10 a.m.
Until the time for the show. Right. And then, sorry, Lala.
No,
Show,
I'm
no.
I just sleep at maybe 11 or 10 or 11.
Okay.
And then I feel
When you're going to sleep at 10 and the show is at 4, do you think like, okay, I'm going to get up in time for the show? Or do you think
I get
like,
up at
for sure I'm going to miss the show tomorrow?
1 p.m. But I'm no power, no energy. Oh my god, I should drink just
I should.
I should drink just wine.
No. I should.
Drink. I shouldn't. I should. I don't.
Have.
I should have.
I should have only had
I should have only had
wine.
wine.
Oh, well. But tonight you'll do the same thing.
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay, and then?
And after that I slept
Okay.
until.
Did you send me a message? You're like, I
One.
show no me.
I slept until 8.
Okay.
And then I got up and talked with many people. Called me.
Many people.
Called.
No.
Call.
I talked with
all.
I talked with
lady.
many people. What? We need
Because
something before called me. I talked with many people
I
called
talked
me.
with many people who called me. Who called me.
Right.
Because when I slept, I couldn't hear ring sound.
I couldn't hear.
Ring.
No.
Ring.
No.
I don't know.
My phone.
My phone.
Yes.
My mom and cat lady.
What does she want?
And my friend. Logo and artwork.
Okay, what do they want? What do they want?
Want to do for them.
Right. What do they want from you today? Why did they call you?
All because I'm late.
Oh, no.
Yes. 2 or 3 days.
Okay. How much is the cat lady paying you for the logo?
No,
Nothing. Free. Great. Back to free work. Good.
not good.
Okay, after that?
And after that,
What are you going to do about your phone? Is it still broken?
maybe I will
Do you want donations from people? Maybe we can have like a donation button.
donation.
Donate for Sifty's new phone.
Donation means
Donation. People give money. You know, there's a big box and they have like kids.
oh
We'll have like a picture of you and your broken phone.
it's
People can
okay.
donate to Sifty's new phone.
maybe I will go to Arc shop on 5 day.
On 5-day, what's that?
Friday.
On
On Friday.
Oh, right, the R. Oops. Right, the R.
Yeah.
Okay, and then?
And after that, I thought I have time just a little bit to come show
Nope.
for
2.
to come here. Then I just brush my teeth and clean teeth.
Not teach.
Teach.
Nope.
Teeth. I don't know.
Teeth.
Teeth.
Yeah. Teach is a teacher.
Teeth.
Yeah. Teach and teeth. Yes. Also,
I didn't take a shower. Good luck, dear.
right, no smell. Good luck the cameras don't have smell. No, I don't think so. Anyway,
Yes,
Okay,
and
let's
after that I come here.
okay, after this,
Oh, I will find something to eat. Maybe shovel or something can help me more energy and to keep to work.
keep,
Keep to do work.
no, not keep to do.
Keep
Something to help me,
to do work.
no.
Something to help me have energy.
Something to give me energy.
Something to give me energy.
Okay, fine. Good enough.
Clean up.
Okay, let's continue. Second question. Describe an interesting historic place.
Huh?
You should say what it is, where it's located, what you can see there now, and explain why this place is interesting.
What it is and
Describe an interesting historic place.
I don't know.
Describe an interesting historic place.
History.
That means a place that is very old. They could just say, describe an interesting old place. That's what people would say in Thailand. They would say, tell me old place good. But
Easy to say.
in English we say, describe an interesting
Oh my.
historic place.
History.
Wait until they stop with their troublemaking.
I should change time to
It won't help because they do it in the morning, they do it at night.
no at 4.
At 4, I told them not to do it at 4. They still do it at 4. They forget.
Really?
Thai people usually remember for like 2 weeks and then they forget. So it doesn't help.
What is
Describe an interesting historic place. You should say what it is, where it is, what you can see there now, and of course, explain why this place is important and interesting. So we'll give Sivdi 10 seconds to think. No, sorry, 1 minute. Do you understand all the questions first?
describe interesting objects.
Describe an interesting historic place. That means a place that's very old, not a modern. You can't say, well, there's a McDonald's down the street. That's not historic. Historic is like an old temple or an old city or an old statue or an old mountain. Could be a mountain. It doesn't have to be a place that's built. It could be a place that is natural as well. But it probably should be some place that people did something there. there was a war there, or there was a ceremony there, or it was the first.
Festival.
Yeah, or it could be an important festival place. But a place that had something important that happened there, or a building that is very old.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Now?
You want to think for a minute?
Is it?
Yeah, you want to think or you want to go?
We will try to go.
Okay, go ahead.
I think I interesting Samung Mountain because that is my place I born when, and there are a little bit people like to use simple life, and everywhere is natural. There are a lot of trees and flower. Every year in February we have big festival about story festival. Most people in Thailand like to drive car or motorcycle to there to do activities. Right now, many things change because time, but still beautiful and natural. I really interesting and like that place because my home and my family there. Feel confused. Just that.
Okay, time is good. Time is exactly 2 minutes. So you can see just by practicing talking alone, the time is better. You get to understand what 2 minutes is like. The speed is good. The pronunciation is good. The grammar is nobody can't understand what's going on. The story is not very good. I don't really understand what it's about. It's some samung, samung. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know why it's important. It doesn't make sense.
I should say name. Name is samung.
It needs to be something that's simple. You don't want to go to the test and say, an interesting place is a buck duck buck and a buck duck duck because a buck duck duck. Nobody knows what those things are. It has to be simple and clear to make your life easy. Because like I said, on the test, they don't have a box that says, she's amazing, she speaks great, she's describing something that I don't understand. No, they have good or retard. That's it. That's all they say. So if you don't make it simple, they're just going to say you're wrong. That's it. It has to be simple. So the grammar's not very good. You said, I think, right? You don't want to start off by saying I think. We want to tell them for sure. If we say things like, I think, maybe, then people think you're wrong. You don't understand, right? There's no box that says she's a great speaker, but she's shy. No, they're going to say wrong. That's it. So you have to say things like for sure, definitely, absolutely, positively. You have to use words to say that you're sure, not that you are shy or that you are confused. So we don't want to say I think. We want to say definitely.
Actually.
For sure.
For sure.
Right? I interesting. No. I interesting means people think you are interesting.
I interested.
I am
I am
interested, right? Just like all of the other ones, you can't say I scary. No. I'm scared.
I am interested.
I'm interested. Yeah. I'm interested. You said I born. No. I was born. I was born in Samung. Mung from Samung, right? There are a little bit people. No. People cannot be a little bit.
There are a few.
There are just
There
few
are
people there. Yeah. Or it's not crowded.
just few.
Who like to use simple life. No, remember again, we can't, in English, we don't use life.
เป็น
Yes. Who like to have
who like to have
simple lives. Yeah. Lots of tree. No, tree is one. Lots of trees.
trees.
Right. Big festival about. No, remember we don't use about. There's a big festival related to, or a big festival that involves or includes,
Erase.
but we don't use about. You can. Sometimes about is okay, but mostly Thai people use it wrong, so you should just try not to use it, because it will probably be wrong. But people do say about. It's not a... The word is similar to the Thai word. We do say, about me, I'm angry. That translation is probably similar to Thai. Many things change because time. No.
Time.
Many
Verb.
things have changed over time. Because
have changed over time.
many things
Many things
have changed
have changed
over time.
over
Because my
time.
home and my family there. No. Because my home and my family are there. Yeah. Now, as you see, this is how people usually teach you when you go to school. You say something and then they correct you. And you don't remember. Simply won't remember any of these things. And that it doesn't work. It has to be corrected by speaking, and then you can't go anymore. So Sipti says, I is hungry. And then we put up a wall.
I'm interested.
And Sipti can't go anymore. I is hungry. No. Try again. I be hungry. No.
I am
I about hungry. No. I am hungry. Okay, now you can go. That teaches people to fix the problems on their own. You cannot fix people's problems by telling them they're wrong. There has to be a problem in the way for them to fix it and keep going.
because I will remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you can't start out with that. So many people, they just do the first one, or they say no, and that doesn't work either. What you have to do is you have to show someone the correct path for 6 months. That's what I did for Sipti. I said, no, I am hungry. I am hungry. After 6 months, Sipti knows what problems there are and how to fix them. And then you put up the wall, and then Sipti can fix the problems herself. That's what we're doing. Anyway, it wasn't very good. I would say probably 4.5.
Try to.
It's not fun. It doesn't really make sense. And
what
nobody can agree with you. It should be something very simple, something that everyone knows, and something that everyone can agree with. You don't want to argue with someone, right? So I would say, definitely, an interesting historic place is the pyramids in Egypt. Right? Everyone knows the pyramids. Everyone knows they're old. Everyone knows what they look like. No one will say, okay, she's wrong. No, that's simple, right? I would say definitely an interesting historic place is the pyramids in Egypt. They are one of the oldest buildings, structures on all the planet. They are maybe 5,000 years old. Even now, you can see the pyramids like they were 5,000 years ago. Sure, some of the rocks have fallen off. Sure, they're old and broken a little bit, but they still have the same shape. They're still almost as tall as they used to be. And it's an amazing thing to see. I've never been there, but I, like many other people, I'm sure would love to see them in my lifetime. The Egyptians have a saying. They say that man fears time, but time fears the pyramids. So I would like to go there and see if that's true. Right? That's a perfect answer. That's what they want to hear. It's simple. It answers the question. No one can argue with me that it's not a historic place. It's a very simple historic place, and you could see Sibti yawning there. Yawning. If you go there. But anyway, that's what they want to hear. Don't make your life hard by talking about Mung Yu Samung or something like that. That's too hard. Nobody knows what it is. If you want to talk about Thailand, talk about something that everyone knows about. Talk about an old temple or an old river or a historic city. Not one small place that nobody knows. It's too risky. If you're really good at English, then it's okay. I could talk about a historic place in a small town in America, right? I could say, you know, in my town, there's an old river that used to be where pioneers stopped on their trip from New York to California. Okay, if you're good at English, you can make something work. But you and people watching the show should not take a risk and try to describe something that's dangerous. Choose something simple and easy and make your life better. Okay, one more time. Probably 10 more times, but one more time for now. Describe an interesting historic place. You should say what it is, where it's located, what you can see there now, and explain why this place is interesting. Now, before we do it, let's first think of a historic place to make your life easier. You have to break these problems down into simpler steps. So before you answer the question, let's think of a good place for you to describe. What do you think would be a historic place that you could describe?
Maldives.
Maldives?
Most people know.
No, Maldives is an island. It's not historic. Something historic. That means historic. That means very, very old.
Oh.
Yes, an island is very old, but that's not historic. Historic means there are stories about it from history.
I don't know.
Right.
Temple.
First we need...
Temple.
Okay, what temple?
Doi Kham.
Okay, that would be okay one. What is it called? Dai Kham?
Doi Kham.
Doi Kham.
Doi means mountain. Kham
Doi.
Doi means mountain. Kham means gold.
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 I thought gold was tong.
Tong, yes.
Oh,
Gold.
okay.
Kham
Kham.
means another ranket for northern.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, that would be okay. And what other things could we use? What other ones could we use? Historic places. We should choose something also that we know about. We don't want to choose something that we know nothing about. Like if someone asked me, John, describe an interesting historic place, I wouldn't say, well, Doi Tom Temple, because I don't know anything about it. You have to choose something that's going to be, that you have some knowledge about also. So what would be another one that we could use?
Another one.
First, we want to imagine the right idea. That's what you should use the minute for. Don't worry about the words. Just think about what would be a great subject to talk about, and then start talking about it. That's what I would suggest. What would be another thing that you could describe?
ดอยอินทนนท์
Okay, that would be another one. What else?
ดอยอินทนนท์ is
Do you know a lot about that?
no just high is
Right, so you don't want to say, definitely Doi into noon. It's very high.
I don't know.
That's all. We don't want to just have one thing to say.
I know just a little bit
Right. So what else will we choose? Something that you know a lot about.
I don't know
Right. So that's why we're here. Keep thinking. This is what we learn to
เชียงให
do.
ม่
It could be a city. Yes. Do you know the history of Chiang Mai?
for in the past เหรอ
Mm-hmm.
just fighting with other city and can be เชียงใหม่
Yeah, it's possible. Anything is possible, but I'm saying, do you know a lot about it? Do you know about the history?
I don't know much
Right, so that's probably not a good one. Try a new one.
what
Hmm?
it's hard to
Yeah. Definitely.
tell I don't know
How
because
about-
I don't know a lot
Right. That's why you have to be able to think of something on the fly, we say. Just be able, someone asks you a question and then you can talk about it. That's what we're learning how to do. The question that they ask you is not going to be one of these. It will be a new one. But if you practice enough, then you learn to be able to talk about anything. When I started with people, in the beginning, everyone has the same problem that you have. Everyone says, I don't know anything, I can't think of anything. After 6 months, they can talk about anything. Because I keep asking them the same dumb questions over and over again. And what people do is they learn to be able to talk about anything. And then I say, Sifti, tell me about your favorite horse. And in 3 months, you'll say, I love Buttercup, right?
Buttercup
People can make up anything eventually when they practice enough. But in the beginning, it's very hard. How about Tak? Remember, you told us about that city.
ถัก
Yeah, you told us about the historic
ตาก
things. You told about that king that was there who was fighting against.
I don't know enough
But we only need 2 minutes, and you did research on it. Remember? Because I remember on the video you put a picture of the statue there. You can talk about the statue. You can talk about the city. You can talk about the people who were fighting there. You only need 2 minutes. You don't have to do a report. So that might be a good one. You could do Tak. You could
Tak.
do Doi Tom or whatever it is. What else could you do? You could do a bigger one that other people do, like pyramids or the Great Wall of China or in Italy. How about
Great Wall.
How about the Leaning Tower of Pisa? In Italy they have that tower that doesn't stand up straight.
I don't know why I forgot
It
I
doesn't
learned
matter.
before.
That doesn't matter. It's only 2 minutes. As long as you know a little bit about it, then that's okay. But the more you know, the better, because then your sentences will be easier. Okay, what else? Let's think of some more. How about a statue? Any statues that are famous?
Statue what do you mean
Statues.
I don't know the meaning
Remember, yeah, you learned already the statues. The person that's made of metal in the middle of the city. Going like this with a sword. That's a statue.
อ๋อเจ้าพระนเรศวรเหรอ
It doesn't have to be him. It could be anyone who's made of stone or metal in the middle of a city or in a monument. That's a statue. Like the Statue of Liberty.
I will try ตากก็ได้
Okay, but let's think of a perfect one first. We don't want to just say, I'm going to talk about the cat. No, it should be a good one. That's why we're practicing. some more historic places.
Great Wall ก็ได้
The Great Wall, yeah. What else?
What else about Great Wall
No, about a historic place. We need a good historic place first.
I don't know
Cities, temples,
Temple I
rivers.
said before
In Thailand, what's the most well-known historic place?
สามเหลี่ยมทองค
What's there?
ำ near แม่สายเชียงราย land touch three lands
Three countries.
three country ไทยลาว
Thailand.
Thailand ลาว and พม่าเมียนมา
Myanmar. Okay, but I don't know any history there. That's just a famous place. It's not historic. Historic means something important happened there a long time ago.
they happen because for business that's why we say สามเหลี่ยมทองค
But do you know anything about it?
ำ I know just this that's paid for
That
that place for
was
what for what for do
not do.
make business
Was for business.
and change thing
Not
they
change.
can come to meet together there
Not together. They could meet there.
they could meet there
Right, and exchange
exchange things
goods.
goods
Yeah, they're called goods.
goods
That would be okay, but do you know enough about it? Do you think you could speak for 2 minutes about that? It's a good idea. It makes sense. Why don't you try?
okay
Okay. What is it called?
สามเหลี่ยมทองค
Okay, fine. If you know the name, make sure you know the name. You don't want to say there's a really important place. I don't know the name. That would be bad. Make sure you know the name of it. Okay, go
ำ
ahead.
what you call สามเหลี่ยม
Triangle.
triangle oh it's hard triangle triangle go
I have to start again because Sifty's not ready.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
actually I really interesting
No. I
am interested with
in
in สามเหลี่ยมทองคำ or target อะไรนะ target what do you call สามเหลี่ยมอะ
keep going.
สามเหลี่ยมทองคำ is important place there are in Chiang Rai another city in Thailand in northern that's place for business three countries can meet and exchange things for business I went there before when I was young maybe high school because that is important place in Thailand my teacher wants student go to visit and learn from there right now many things change but three countries can connect together but business not good same before because right now business online is popular.
Time is good. You remember the time very well. It's not horrible, but it's not really clear about what's so great about the place. It's just kind of like when you describe an interesting historic place, you have to convince people that it is interesting. If I say, I know an interesting place, there's a triangle. And people, they went there a long time ago. Nobody thinks that's great, right? But you have to use enough words and enough energy to show that it's great, right? You want to say, in the north of Thailand, there's a very interesting historic place. You tell people it's interesting.
Start with big thing and...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can definitely do that like we did we learned to do in the pictures. You want to say, in the north of Thailand, not far from where I used to live, there is a very interesting historic place. Tell them it's interesting, right? Then they can't say it wasn't interesting. You tell them it's interesting. There's a very interesting historic place. It's called blah, 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 blah. You say the Thai word. In English, it means the Golden Triangle.
The goal of triangle.
Golden Triangle.
Golden Triangle.
Golden Triangle. And it's where three countries meet on the borders. A long time ago, it was very important. You see, keep telling them that it's very important. You tell them that. You tell them it was very, very, very important. It's very important because people used to come from all three of those countries to trade and to barter there. There was a market, or a long time ago, probably there was some type of big, like an old mall or something, 1,000 years ago. And everyone used to meet there and bring their goods and services from all over their countries, and they would sell there between the three countries. It was a very rich place. There was a lot of money there. And still now, if you go there, you can see an old market. Nowadays, everyone buys things online, and it probably is not as great as it used to be, but it still has the same feeling there of that past, the history of trading and money. So I think that's why it's definitely a very interesting historic place. Okay, one more time. Mine wasn't very good either. I just kept using the same words. But anyway, that's why Sipti's here, is to show us how it should be done. We have a couple more minutes before I have to go. Tell me again, describe a very interesting historic place.
In Thailand, we have many important places because places. One of them is สามเหลี่ยมทองคำ There in เหรอ They have in เชียงราย
It is
in เชียงราย another big city in
the north.
สามเหลี่ยมทองคำ important because is important because most everyone around country around three country can meet and exchange things for business. There is very popular there is very popular
Not
for
there
a
is. It is.
it is very popular for a long time
It was.
it was popular for a long time maybe 1,000 or more years right now people still do work or do business there but not popular
Not as popular.
not as popular much than before
Not as popular as before.
not much
Not
much
as.
popular as
Not as.
not as popular
As.
as before because right now people like to do business marketing online
We don't need to say marketing. Just buy things online.
buy things online
Mm-hmm.
but I still like their
Not that. I like.
I like สามเหลี่ยมทองค
It.
ำ I like it I still like it because when I went there when I was young I can learn many things from there I could learn many things from their culture or business or people business or people that's why I think that is important
That is.
that's why I am interested this
In.
in that
No. In.
in สามเหลี่ยมทองค
Yes. Or in it.
ำ
Yeah.
in it
That's not bad. The sentences are better because I helped you. But the idea is good. It's a little bit clearer. It's not clear what it is. You didn't describe the place very clearly. The rest was good. But it would have been better if you would have said, there's a place called blah, blah, blah. In English, it means the Golden Triangle. It's a special place
in English
where 3 countries meet on the border. That's what you have to describe what it is very clearly. It doesn't matter as much who is there, what's there. Those things are not important. What matters is what it looks like so people can imagine. If that part isn't clear, then the rest is too hard. If you say, there's a really important place, it's like this and the people like this. Nobody understands what that means. It has to be very, very clear. It's a place where 3 countries meet on the border. Okay, everyone in English knows what that means. But overall, the pronunciation was good, the speed is good, confidence is good. I think much better than the first one. And
it's hard because I forgot
Because
what
of the
I
wine.
know about interesting
we need 3 shots of wine before the show.
that I still have in my body
Well, we need to get Sipti just 1 half glass to float in the water. Remember when you came to the show and you were just a little bit drunk and everything was great.
before
You spoke perfectly.
before
Remember? Yeah. There was one show and you were just like, you said, oh, I had 1 glass of wine and everything was great. Remember?
maybe not one but not much
Oh, okay.
or
Exactly.
that day I didn't drink tequila
Oh, okay. Exactly. Anyway, 1 little sip
sip
and then it would be great. Anyway, I think it's much better than most Thai people. And at the end, it's going to be great. Okay, any questions?
no
If you want to see Zipti drinking 1 glass of wine, then don't add her on Instagram. Thank you so much.
thank you
Bye
ขอบคุณ
bye.
ค่ะ